What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have an awesome video for you guys today. So this is something that I've been working on recently or just dabbling into. It is paying attention more to pop culture, using Google Trends to find out, what's going on, and seeing if there's a play to either buy a book that's related to a movie or buy a DVD that is an older DVD where they remade the new one that has come out. There's all sorts of plays that you can do when you're paying attention to pop culture. Like even like there was an old Madden game with Adrian Peterson on the cover, and he's been in the spotlight recently with like a big court case, and his Madden games have like spiked like crazy. So the one that I have been paying attention to recently is the movie Wicked that has come out. There's plenty of Wicked books out there that the movie is roughly based on, and it's Wicked is one of the biggest blockbuster movies to come out this year. I actually went and saw it. It was a pretty good movie overall, but I was curious and I went to look for the Wicked books to see if I could buy some cheap copies and see if it was spiking and to for my curiosity, there was actually several books that are spiking in price right now. So I'll just jump into how I found the books, and I've actually bought several copies of different Wicked books, and yeah, this is just something that I think not a lot of booksellers are talking about as far as um, paying attention more to pop culture and um, you know using it to your advantage to sell some books. So I'll show you the Wicked books that I found, and then I'm going to show you guys a couple other books that aren't Wicked that kind of go into the same idea here. So what I do is I jump into Keepa. Let me move myself over here a little bit. How do I? Yeah. All right. So what I do is I go to Product Finder and Keepa, and you need to keep a subscription to find this stuff pretty easily. But you want a low sales rank, obviously, something that's really in demand right now. It's selling a lot, so I put in 500,000 for the 188-day average. I want Amazon out of it. I want Amazon to be out of stock so that the used price can get to a higher price point. And then I really just go down to the book category, hit books, and then in the text field, I'll type in Wicked, and that gives me 74 results. So let's go to what we find, and then I toggle the sales rank to give me the lowest sales rank all the way up to the highest. So it gave us 74 results, and you just go through here and try to find the books that are Wicked related, and this is one of them right here. So if we pull this one up, look at this. You could have bought this. I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. All right. So look, at any point in time, you could have bought this for like under $1. Like it's not. It's there's demand for it, but it's just not. There's so many copies out there, and then all of a sudden, this movie comes out, and the the demand just spikes like crazy, and the used offer count just takes a nosedive. Like, look, it's the buy box is all the way up to the $29 range, and and the news at 44. As soon as the news sells out, I'll eventually guess that this can buy box, even higher than $30. So if you were able to pick up, I mean, you could pick up probably 5, 10 copies. And now, one thing that you do need to keep in mind for this type of play is the hype might not last very long. But I think for Wicked, there's a part two movie that's coming out this time next year. So I think the window for this Wicked series is a year, if not longer. So I'm trying to buy as many copies as I can for some of these books. Not as many as I can. I'm mitigating my risk a little bit. I want to sell them all, but I'm trying to buy like 5 to 10 copies each and just see how they go. And if they sell, I'll go back and try to find and buy some more. Um, but yeah, this is a good example here. You could have bought several copies for under $5 and then start selling them right here at $30, if not more. Like this is going to sell out eventually. So that's one of them. Here's one that I actually just picked up today. Amazon was on the listing for a while. Now they could come back on. I only bought one of these copies just to test it out, but everyone just sold out. There's nobody on this listing right now, and you could go on eBay and try to find a copy or two here. Um, yeah, there's one right there for $7.34. I think that's the one I just bought. Let's see how many copies they actually have. There's one. Oh yeah, so I actually bought that one. It says it's out of stock. So, yeah, I think I can. The new price at the highest, it was like $38. So I mean, I think I can sell this one for, you know, $30 to $40 if I can, if Amazon will let me. But yeah, that one just went out of stock. That would be a great one to go ahead and buy if you found a copy. Here's another one where it started spiking like crazy. Like the used has already sold out, and there's only a new copy. So if you could buy some, if you were to buy some right here, I actually bought like 3 or 4 of these. This is the paperback one. As soon as the new sells out, you could start selling your copies there. This one is one of the ones that really spiked up, I believe. Oh well, there's a couple other ones, but yeah, this one is. I mean, the man has always been really good for this one, but since the movie came out, used offer count's taking a nosedive. New price is spiking up. Used price is by boxing at $40. Where's the other one that was a really good one? Not this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, look at this one. You could have bought this one anytime down here, and then look at like the used price has spiked like crazy, and it's even sold out. So if you were to buy a copy, if you were to find a copy, under $15, you could sell it for $50 at least right here. If Amazon will let you and not hit you with a high pricing error, but I think you could easily do that if you could find a copy. Here's another one right here that's spiked. I actually just bought this one. It's been buy boxing in the 30s and 40s, and then it's recently sold out of new and used copies. One copy potentially up here for $66, $60. We hop over to the listing. Yeah, I think I just bought 2 copies for like $12. So, and there's nobody on there, just a collectible copy for $450 right now. So, I'm thinking that I can sell this for, 40 to 60, if not more. And yeah, there's plenty of these books. Look at that one spiking up like crazy. There's another one that the demand's going up. So I mean, there's plenty of these wicked books out. Like especially if you're paying attention to movies and pop culture and stuff that's coming out. I think even like there's like certain Donald Trump books that are out there that whenever he's in the spotlight and something crazy happens, he says something crazy, or he just got recently elected. Like the books spike like crazy. Let's try to find. There's one Martha Stewart one that I want to show you guys real quick if I can find it. Give me 1 second. I want to show you guys a really good example of this. All right, so I think it's this one right here. Apologize, my computer is running so slow. Yeah, it's this one. Wow. Okay. So if it'll load. Okay. So this is pretty crazy. So recently the Martha Stewart documentary came out on Netflix, and I watched it. It was pretty good. But look, like the demand's always been good, but like, you could have bought this for, $3, $4, $5, anytime in the last like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And then when the documentary was announced, it spiked a lot right here. I don't know when it actually got announced or when the trailer came out. I'm assuming that's when it was. And then it came back down again. So you could have bought right here. If I was paying attention, you could have bought right here. And then soon as the documentary came out, I think it was like early November right here, the used offer count just takes an absolute nosedive. So if you were right here and you bought you could have bought I think you could have bought like 50 copies of this, if not more. Like if you would have bought every single copy right here and then just waited, you could have been selling this for at least $100. I know on eBay right now, and people are listing as collectibles so they could actually sell it. But let's toggle the collectible right here. Yeah, so people are listing this in the 300, like at $300 in collectible condition. So I mean, if you bought, like, let's say you bought 50 copies at like $5 each, that's like 250 bucks, right? You sell one of those copies, you make your money back at $300. So let's go to eBay. I'm gonna talk about, like, look, there are people are listing it in 250 to 300 bucks right now. Like, that's insane. This one's $1,000. Well, let's go to the actual sold comps. Yeah, look, $300 on eBay. 350, 350, 300. Like, this is insane, man. Like, you literally could have bought 50 copies for, I don't know, maybe not that much, because I don't know how long this window is actually going to last, but I might have messed around and bought 50 copies if I knew that this was coming. But hindsight's 2020. Like, you don't know that this is going to happen, but judging from things that happen in pop culture, I'm seeing it in Wicked. I'm seeing it with Martha Stewart. I saw it with like an old Oppenheimer movie DVD. I'm sure there's plenty of other plays that I'm just not seeing right now, that this same exact type of thing is happening, to where something happens in pop culture, a lot more attention's coming to it. People are searching it in Google. You can look on Google Trends to see how many people are searching it. And then, like, the offer count just drops off and everybody's buying up these copies to, collect. And yeah. So I hope this video was like somewhat interesting and useful for you guys. This is something that I'm going to really tap into a little bit more often. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button, please, if you enjoyed this video, so it can get out to more people. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. See you later.